Status report. I pooped my pants this morning.
You did.
I shit the bed. It didn't get on the bed. It didn't. I looked hard.
If it didn't, you would have said you shit your ass.
But it got in the pants a lot.
We're not doing good of not cussing in the first 10 seconds.
Oh my God. Is that a thing?
I don't know. I noticed people attempting it.
Like not doing it?
Yeah,
Here.
right.
So we'll start. Should we cut that out?
No.
Okay. I doodled my pants.
Yeah, we'll miss out.
What am I supposed to say?
We'll miss out on 2 views.
What kind of person says they pooped their pants? You know what I mean? Like, think about that guy. Like, do we want to be those guys that say we pooped our pants? You have to say you shit your pants.
I think the only person or people that say that are women that are trying not to be vulgar.
Yeah, but they wouldn't.
But be honest about what happened to them.
True. Okay. It's just like, just say you shit your pants.
So you shit your pants and you are throwing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot I froed it. Well, because I just went to dinner with my girlfriend and my
You
hair.
had to throw out.
Well, my hair looked terrible because, like, just when you have curly hair like this, sometimes it looks really good and sometimes it's like, it just looks like a mess.
Yeah.
So you can either shower or you can,
Which not happening.
It was not happening, or you can throw it. So I throwed it. Yeah. It's just good to have in the back pocket.
Damn, you're going to be Frodo Baggins for the surf tomorrow, huh?
Uh-huh. That's right.
You got a little...
Look like... Is it broccoli?
Outside.
Broccoli. The broccoli was really good.
Yeah, what did you get the beef and buckwheat?
I did the beef and chicken teriyaki, and it comes with like mac salad and broccoli, and it was really good. The chicken was better than the beef. It had like...
That's why I always get the chicken.
It had pineapple something on it. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
The beef was good. I mean, the beef was good quality. It was just...
We're talking about Aloha Grill, by the way.
Aloha Grill. There's only...
Shouts out to him.
I think there's only one restaurant. There's only one of them, right? In Gulf, just right here in Gulf Breeze?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Really good.
Unless there's a sneaker in Navarre or something.
There could very well be. But they used to have dessert lumpia, and it was like chocolate lumpia, and they would serve it with this coconut sorbet ice cream. And me and my brother tried for years to get this coconut sorbet ice cream, and we couldn't find it anywhere. They would actually bring it. They would bring it from Hawaii. Yeah. It was incredible. They don't have it anymore.
What did you call the style of dessert?
Lumpia?
Lumpia?
Lumpia.
What is
dessert lumpia? Lumpia is it's some kind of South Pacific Asian dish, and it's usually got I don't know. It's some kind of something.
A little twang.
A little Easternism in there.
Yeah.
But it's usually like it's like mini egg rolls with like it's usually got like meat or like some like substance in it. But they would do the egg rolls, and then they would like it would be a little bit more buttery than normal, and it would have like dark chocolate inside of it. So it'd be like almost like a egg spring roll type thing, but a little more buttery and oily with dark chocolate.
A dessert spring roll.
Yeah, and there's like 4 of them inside of, and then there's like a scoop of that coconut sorbet that they're laying in, and it was so good.
Damn, that sounds good. I'm not a dessert guy, and that sounds good.
It wasn't too because it was like dark chocolate, so it wasn't overpowering with the sweetness. It was just really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they stopped serving it years ago. I was like, do y'all still have the dessert lumpia? And they're like, we stopped serving that like 2.5 years ago. I was like, oh, well, I haven't been here in a while.
So how do you feel about the surf situation tomorrow?
I think it's gonna be good. How hard is the wind supposed to be blowing offshore?
I think it might be offshore already.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
But
It'll
it's
be
gonna
good.
be so around 11 to 18 miles per hour is what it's calling when it first switches.
Yeah.
And then around like 8 a.m. to noon, it's only going to be like 8 miles per hour. So it's backing off.
Okay, so that's gonna be the time.
And then in the afternoon, it's going to swing back and go like southwest again for a couple hours and then back offshore again. So I think that's why they're calling it to still be up Sunday.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna set my alarm for 6:30, get up, and scrape the wax off my board.
You're not going to do it tonight?
No, I'm too tired.
Do it tonight, dude. I'm still fiddling with my shit.
Oh, man. Well, then I got to go find wax somewhere in the morning, too.
Today.
I don't have a I don't have. I have to get a thing.
I've got a comb for you.
Okay, I'll do it tonight then. It's gonna be hard.
It's way worse to scrape than
in
it
the
is
morning
to wax in the morning.
Yeah, yeah. Waxing is the final step.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go get my wetsuit too. Should I wear booties?
No.
But for the max grip though.
You don't need max grip on a fresh wax.
Dude, you know what I've been doing that's actually really fun? I've been surfing with like just board shorts on and booties. It's so sick.
You look like you're picking oysters.
Dude, you have
It's the oyster guy.
You don't have.
You're just getting barreled.
You have You have zero resistance from a wetsuit, but you also have the maximum booty grip.
Wow. Yeah. You might get hot as fuck.
Yeah.
If you were just in boardies and booty. It's over 70 degrees. The water is.
Yeah, true.
And it's gonna be piping sunshine. It might be the best day ever.
Yeah.
The best day ever.
The best day ever.
I'm so fucking excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
What's
fun.
Shaney Steins doing?
I haven't talked to him.
We're gonna need to hit him up.
I never hit him up when there's swell coming because I know.
Oh, you think everybody's hit?
Well, they do, and he gets pissed about it. So
yeah.
I'm like, I'm not gonna. I'll see him somewhere.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. He'll probably be at the pier though, if I had to guess. He might go to the cross. On rare occasions, he goes there.
I mean, for how much he talks shit about the pier, he should probably go to the cross.
Yeah.
Unless he likes documenting people dying.
Yeah.
Then that's where he should go to the pier.
Well, I don't know where it's gonna be good because this is the biggest well we've had in a while today, and it like resets the fucking sandbars every
Right.
single time. So, but the cross is pretty consistent with being good. I'm excited to surf that stealth.
I'll surf 20% worse waves for not being at the pier.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I agree. You know where I know is going to be good? It's been good for months and no one surfs it. Is all the way from Park East to Utility Pole. That whole stretch, it fires on the outside. There's no one down there. It just sucks surfing down there because that's where I've come the closest to drowning, was surfing down there by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not straight.
Well, we'll have a little squad. If the cross just is not happening, I'd rather check down there than go to the pier.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the cross not happening. I'm just worried about like 80 people. There's probably going to be 80 people out. I bet. It's a Saturday. It's warming up. The surf shop's got the board sales going on.
These people are teleporting here.
Dude.
That only, whatever stores they go to, only sell soft tops.
Yeah, dude. I don't know where all these people
But
are
they're
coming
still
from.
dangerous on a fucking foamy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, if you take a foamy to the dome.
You think it's like 80% military?
I don't think so. I think, well, I don't know, maybe. There are military dudes, you can tell, but like, I don't know. It's just weird. A lot of chicks have been starting to surf too, which is good for them, but like.
What? What do you have to say about that? Okay,
I'm not going to say anything.
No, let me go in there with you because I think I know what you're saying.
I'm not saying anything.
What
else.
I think that you're saying
I'm
is...
stopping.
This is what I think you're saying.
What?
What I think you're saying is that because we have talked about this over the years because
Mhm.
it's a serious problem.
Yeah.
It's not the girls trying to surf or whatever.
Yeah.
It is the boyfriends that can't surf trying to help their girlfriends learn how to surf.
Dude.
At the pier.
Yep.
Oh, let's do this at the pier.
Dude.
How does that make any sense?
It's
Oh, biggest
ridiculous.
crowd, waves are good.
Mm-hmm.
We both don't know how to do it. Let me push you, babe.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's out there swimming and pushing because that would be way better.
Mm-hmm.
He's also on a surfboard that he doesn't know how to maneuver
Mm-hmm.
and is trying to half paddle push.
Yeah.
And then forgets about her to come out because you can't help someone out when you both have a surfboard. If
Yeah.
you were swimming, he could go grab her nose and bring her out.
Mhm.
But instead, she gets stuck for an hour on the inside, and then he nose dives on waves. And
And there's 45 people out.
it's so ridiculous, dude.
Yeah,
How
dude,
does your
it's
brain
terrible.
doesn't work? They would get shot if they were anywhere else but Pensacola Beach.
Oh, yeah.
Doing that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do that shit.
People would bring you on the beach and stuff.
I'm surprised because those dudes do go on surf trips because some of them have enough money to do that. And if
Mhm.
they're stoked on it enough
Yeah.
in their early stages, they must get their asses beat.
Yeah, dude. Well, they'll be out there doing stuff that, like, I don't know. You'll see people out there doing stuff that like I won't. I've been surfing there forever, and I will not do some of the stuff that these guys are doing.
Yeah.
It's like I would never bring my girlfriend to the pier.
No.
Dude, just learn how to surf.
Dude, go in front of fucking crabs.
Yeah, dude. But what my main point was going to be is chicks suck at surfing. And they cut you off a lot.
Oh.
From my
So
from my
been
personal
happening to you
experience.
recently.
Except for Chris and Moore is really good, but that's y'all's one. You got. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna.
There are so many good girl surfers.
No,
just
it's
not here as much. There's a couple here that are decent.
There
for
are
sure.
Taylor. What's her Taylor's good.
Yeah, Taylor's good.
But she doesn't cut you off. She'll
Jude's
let you.
good.
She lets you go on waves. You just look
Right.
at her.
Well,
she's
yeah,
like,
she
"All right."
has a functioning brain as a surfer.
Yeah.
Would never bring her kook boyfriend that plays football out and push him into waves at the pier.
That's true.
She would go to Avenida 10.
Mm-hmm.
There's not one other human being out because
Yeah.
that's what you do
Yeah.
if you can logically think.
It's wild.
It's
dude.
very interesting, man.
But I think the surf's gonna be good tomorrow.
It's going to be good.
I think it's gonna be good for a little bit.
Super pumped.
Yeah.
No, all day it's going to be good.
All day.
It's going to be super good all day.
Dude, I hope it's one of those days where it's a surf, 3 hours, go get some grub, and then return.
Yeah.
Those are good days.
It's been a while.
I know, it's the best.
Almost doesn't happen anymore.
You better be. You're gonna be shredding.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, dude.
I haven't shortboarded like a blade in a long time. I'm excited though.
Well, do nothing but pull in.
Yeah, that's just.
Pull in.
I'm just gonna be as far behind the lip as I can be.
Pull in and leave it in.
I'm doing it. And I've got quads on that bad boy.
I don't know. We're both going to be quad stomping.
Quads are the best. Quads and twin fins are way better than thruster.
Okay, well, let's not go. Let's
They
not
are,
just
dude.
get all crazy. I love both of those too, but
I hate thruster. I just don't like it.
Okay,
Well,
it doesn't fit your style as well.
but then there's an argument to be made for a single fin longboard because that's arguably like king, of surfing. Arguably.
King thrust, really.
Yeah, it's just right there in the thrust pocket.
In the thrust pumper
Uh-huh.
is just a Mac Daddy Johnson.
Mm. And it's the king. I mean, that's what surfing started as, right? Single fin, just
Oh, absolutely.
ding dongers.
Surfing probably started no fin though.
Oh yeah, like the Alaya boards
Right.
or whatever. I think you're right.
Unless, well, their boats had to have a tiny bit of it
Yeah,
coming down. So maybe they're like, we need a.
I know the earliest it was the Hawaiian the Hawaiian kings would surf, and the way that they would do it is you're supposed to like time it to where you surf on the top of the wave. So like you go over the falls.
They were a king floater.
They were king floater, go over the falls and land. it.
Right.
Yeah, which is kind of sick.
It's super
It's
sick.
just the fattest drop.
Can you imagine you enter in like a Stone Age surf contest and you're not allowed to get in the pocket? Or
Yeah.
You're disqualified.
But
So
imagine,
it's just like over the falls or nothing,
Uh-huh.
but also you can't fall down.
yeah. Imagine the first guy to go down the line though. Like they're like going 30 miles an hour.
In slow motion though, and he's like, fucking idiot.
Dude, you know they were everyone was freaking.
inside the thing that eats you.
Yeah. God, that would
What
be
a
so cool to
ballsy
watch.
son of a fucker.
Yeah, especially in Hawaii.
To do that first.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even surf most of those waves over there. It's too sketch. It's way too sketch.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were there,
I bet you it was sketch here today.
Yeah, it does. I feel like it's sketchier here than we think it is. Like for outsiders, just because we're from here.
No, that's for every break
Yeah.
everywhere. It's just what you're used to.
That's a good point. What I was gonna say this a second ago, but it's kind of funny. This is one of the only places in the world, where there's like a thriving surf community, but you can hear surfers that like are actually pretty good talking to each other with really thick country accents. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, because I would say there's obviously coasts to Louisiana and Texas and stuff,
but not much of
it's not compared to here. It's not as thriving.
No, not even close.
Not even close.
There's like 15 dudes,
right?
You know?
Yeah, total.
Yeah,
in that whole state.
Yeah, no one surf it. Well, Louisiana's tough because it's like to surf a big breaking wave, you got to go like a mile out to get past like 6-inch deep water,
right?
Or something. It's just
that's also shit turted.
Yeah, it's just
fuck the ocean over there.
Yeah, dude, Louisiana's weird.
Yeah.
It is. When you're going over like Pontchartrain or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, the driver's like, yeah, it's like 2 foot deep at the deepest. Not really, but still, something like that. It's
right.
Like, what?
Yeah, Louisiana's a weird place, man.
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling crazy today, y'all. I'm sorry. I got a stomach bug.
So what's going on, you think? I mean, you slammed 12 red stripes last night by yourself.
6.
And the rest of my Millers.
Just one. Yeah.
There was only one left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry about that.
No, I know what it is. Walmart beef. Walmart ground beef to start.
Okay.
It was 2 days expired, which isn't crazy. It's not crazy. 2 days. Come on, give me a break. So I cooked it and then made like a rice and bean and beef like burrito stuffing like thing. Just, mix some rice and beans and some beef. Ate some of it and it was good. But then I put it in a Tupperware and it was in the fridge for like another 3 days. And it didn't, it smelled okay, but it kind of tasted a little weird. But I was really hungry. So I just was pounding because I just ran like 6 miles. I was like, I gotta eat something, and I pounded all of it, and that was yesterday.
So that, it's that. You're not sick. You just have a shitter.
It's that.
But you've been eating canned chicken.
Yeah, but canned chicken's good as fuck. You don't like canned chicken? What do you mean? It's like the same thing as canned tuna. It tastes the same. Like, all right.
It's not good.
I like it.
It can't be good.
I like it, dude.
Imagine if your chicken breast slabs, or no antibiotics, organic, chicken breasts, came in a ½ inch of soup.
Oh, it's a full inch of soup.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you picked that up in the grocery store, you'd be like,
yeah. That's a good point.
Never shop there again.
Yeah.
But if you have to use a can opener to open it, it's fine.
That's true.
It can't be good, is what I'm saying. It can't be okay.
I think it.
I mean, I don't know
what
like it makes you like it's what gave you the shits actually, but like long-term use.
Yeah.
Cannot be good.
I've only eaten one of the cans, and it was a while ago. It's the beef for sure.
So even you don't like it. Then.
It's okay.
Run back the tape.
No, it's straight. I do wonder though what the deal is with the liquid though. That's a lot of liquid.
Yeah,
it's at least half the can is that juice. Because when you drain it out and you finally open it, it's like only like
third full.
Yeah.
So
it's like maybe just it's chicken water. I don't know.
It's chicken water.
Oh, that. You ever been to a restaurant though, and they obviously are using canned chicken? Nothing makes me madder than that.
No, I have not.
Yeah.
What restaurant was that?
Dude, I don't want to point your fingers.
What do you mean?
I think it was Olgie's. I think Olgie's uses canned chicken.
Oh!
Because I got a chicken taco there a while back, and I never got chicken there again.
Well, fuck them if they're using canned chicken. Blow up their spot. We got 200 people are going to see this.
Yeah.
Fucking 200.
I think they do. I don't want to, it just really was not. It's that powdery,
Oh, yeah, I know how it breaks apart.
Mm-hmm. It was like
it's been sitting in water.
Like it's been sitting in water. Yeah. Since 2008.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, fuck, dude. I haven't been going to Olgie's much. I've been going to Mariachi's way too much again, though.
It's good. It's incredible.
I justify it with my Spanish, like getting back in my Spanish.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, I mean, I was fucking getting it today.
Yeah.
Especially if I drink more than 3 beers.
Oh,
Cerveza.
Were they impressed? Or are they still kind of like, all right?
No. So, Aya, she gets, because I just come in random. You know, like I'm super American.
Yeah.
And then instead of saying like today, I was asked, I wanted to know what I always hear them say, primo. You know, like referring to people.
Oh, really? Primo.
Yeah. So instead of being like, hey, what the fuck does primo mean? I said, que significa primo?
Oh, okay.
Or sorry, que significa primo? So that means like, what does primo mean? Like,
yeah.
What does this mean?
What is
So
the significance
if you were to say
of primo?
like, what does this mean? Or how do you say es como se dice? Que significa is like, what does this word mean?
Yeah.
And so I'll just be like, oh, thank you for the check or whatever. And then I'll make que significa primo. All of a sudden.
Can we now?
And the one guy super fast. He's like, primo? That's like cousin.
Oh.
I'm like, cousin? Like how we say brother?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, dude. Like,
Primo.
You've known him for a long time, but they're not your cousin at all.
Yeah.
Like,
I've never heard that one.
So it's like a super endearing term. So if you hear like a Mexican dude or Spanish-speaking person call you primo.
Okay. How do they dress it up? Like, hola, primo?
Like, está bien, primo? Like,
Está bien,
how
primo.
are you doing?
Okay.
Everything good, cousin, brother?
Huh.
But yeah.
Nice. That's good to know.
It is good to know.
When I'm out in the streets. El Salvador.
Yeah, dude.
Hola,
It's super fun.
Hola, primo.
But our girl. Hola, primo.
Hola, dude.
That's what you sound like to them in El Salvador.
I know.
When we're buzzing.
God.
Yeah, but our girl up there gets super like we were just having a regular conversation. She's like, "Where are your amigos?" You know, I'm like, not with me. Just by myself at the bar. It was slammed.
Really?
But there was no one in the bar area.
There you
so
go.
It was the only one. So
That bar area.
it looked really sad.
Yeah. All these families.
yeah. I just walked in by myself with my fucking Huracan shirt, my pink shorts.
Que significa primo?
Yeah, so we're just having a conversation, and she's like, I was like, big day tomorrow. And she's like, ¿qué? I'm like, buenas horas mañana.
Ooh.
And she's like, buenas horas. Trabajo? Like, is that like where someone works or whatever? But because it's so random how I interject, like stuff that I really know, because I get scared to say things that I don't really know.
Yeah.
She like thought about it for a second. She's like, buenas horas. Bueno. Which is, I was saying good waves tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's so funny, dude.
That's awesome.
And then she like gets super pumped and like takes her chips to the next table. You know?
Heck yeah. Yeah, you know that makes them feel good.
Yeah,
when you can actually speak it.
Because it's not common for cultures to really appreciate when you try.
Yeah.
France is the greatest example, and like the entirety of France gets a really bad rap, but it's really just like the French in Paris are the assholes to the Americans.
Interesting.
Like that's what I've heard, like from Bryn and from everybody who's traveled there. So in Spanish, we go down to El Salvador or whatever, even saying hola or gracias to something, they like really appreciate it. 'Cause it's making it the easiest for them. Yeah. And then they feel like, oh, like they care enough to try or whatever. Like they're putting effort. It's obviously hard for these people that came here you know, but in France, if they'll just be like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Just speak English to me. Like they say that to Americans.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah. You shouldn't have
They're like, learn it or don't come here.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. Shouldn't have sold Louisiana then.
Yeah. It just makes Spanish speaking places so much better.
Yeah.
'Cause it's just like the vibes are good.
Yeah. I like speaking French a lot though.
Yeah.
when I was decent at it when I was living with Arnio, it was fun.
It's my favorite accent to do. I would love to be able to speak French. God, it's just not nearly as useful.
No, it's not unless you're in France.
Right.
Yeah. Where else speaks? There's places in Africa and then
Canada,
French Polynesia,
and then Canada.
and Canada. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still got some colonies out and about.
Oh yeah. It exists.
Yeah. What a weird like culture France is, because they all look like white. They just look like regular white people, and then they open their mouth, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, are you having a stroke?
Yeah, weird.
Have you seen the video of the guy? It was a TikTok video that I watched on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You don't catch me in there. But he speaks like 7 languages, and he did a video portraying what it sounds like to foreigners from here when we're speaking English to them when they don't know a lick of English.
Well, that's cool.
And it is so, our accent is so fucking lame.
Really?
Like, it's so lame.
I wonder what it.
Compared to these
Oh.
beautiful, intricate rolling of the tongue. And
We're kind of choppy.
inflections and stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
It was fucking. I might just have to. I'll show you after.
I wonder what's the regarded as the most beautiful American accent, because you got Jersey.
It's not
Southern,
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
I'll
Midwest.
tell you that.
Yeah, not California either.
So there's a. I feel like it's a mix between a Southern accent. It just can't be too. It just can't be too Southern.
Yeah.
But like
That's a good point.
a guy that you just want to, like, there's some guys that you just want to tell you a bedtime story every night.
Mm-hmm.
They're not so country where it's like, are you,
Yeah. you good?
did we ride on the same? But with a slight draw to things and a slow talking,
Yeah.
it's like,
That's
like that sounds good.
Yeah.
You know?
I bet it is a light Southern.
But then there's like this guy that I met in Pearl, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Internet.
What? No, it wasn't.
His name was, I mean, that's what people call him.
They
is
called
Internet.
him Internet.
I like watch movies on the internet.
Because he's the first person who got a computer in Mississippi
pretty much, yeah.
5 years ago.
Like, man, I just love watching car videos. And
Oh,
that is
my.
way too clear, though. Like, that's a terrible impression.
Yeah. Internet.
I don't want to like talk too much about it, but I was up in Mississippi for some shit, and we were clearing out a house.
That sounded so bad. Like, what the fuck were you doing in Mississippi? Clearing a house. What kind of clearing a house are we talking about here? Gosh.
It's a family privacy situation.
Yeah.
So we were.
Good lord.
Let's just say that this house was being moved out of, and we had to get a dumpster. There was a lot of trash in there.
Yeah.
And it was in a community that's not that great of a spot.
Mm-hmm.
A person is next door who is a cousin to the family,
Okay.
who had a stroke 2 weeks prior from the cocaines.
Oh, no.
But he's just good. He said, my speech is a little bit worse than usual. But that's it. He's carrying stuff.
What?
And so his buddy in the complex is Internet. I said, hey, what's your buddy's name? You're obviously really close. He's like, I don't know. I call him Internet. I'm like, Internet is what you call him. WWW. Okay. I finally figured out his name was Ward.
Oh.
But so I guess he needs stuff for his place.
Yeah.
And we got this dumpster that we thought it was way bigger.
Yeah.
Filled it up on the first day. We come back the next day. Internet has taken half the shit out of it just for his place.
Oh my god! So
And continue to do it. We would every time we would put stuff outside on the doorstep or in the dumpster when we could fit
And
it in the
it's
dumpster. We'd go back in, wrestle around with a bunch of shit, come out, more stuff is gone. The dumpster ended up being fine. It was incredible.
That's insane.
And I have to say, as much as I dislike going to Mississippi,
Internet scored.
Internet scored big
Yeah.
time. And his brother was moving, so them bins that we gave him, absolutely perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was great. I haven't met a mean person in Mississippi though, ever.
Interesting. Yeah, I could see that. I could see it that Southern hospitality.
It's so real.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the mental state isn't stable, the niceness is still there.
Yeah, I can see that. There's very simple people.
Yeah. Yeah, shit's cool, man.
Ain't no use being an asshole.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's interesting stuff.
Everyone that I know from Mississippi is very nice.
Yeah.
So
It's a huge redeeming
yeah,
quality of that place.
I don't know if I've been. I mean, I say I've been to Mississippi, but just on that small little part you drive through on your way to like New Orleans.
Right. So you like been through Biloxi pretty much.
Yeah, but I've never. I don't know like what's up there like. It's just like Alabama, pretty much, but wetter maybe.
No, some of it's kind of hilly, actually, but like Jackson. I think Jackson is the capital,
Mm-hmm.
and it is just not okay anymore.
Really?
Everybody has moved out of there.
Ugh. Is it just like Alabama though, as far as like the trees and it's gotta be.
It's very similar.
Yeah. Alabama, I like when you're just driving through the middle of Alabama. It sucks, but it's also kind of like this is pretty cool. There's just nothing.
It's just like you're going on a highway and it's just 2 lanes, 55 miles an hour, and there's just trailer right on the road.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, dude. I mean, I'm pretty sure Mississippi specifically is they just don't go on planes.
No, I think you're right.
Like they never
leave.
I mean, it's definitely a huge part of it is that financial thing.
Yeah.
Like the socioeconomic classes.
Yeah.
The average is lower and it costs money to travel.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they just don't.
They don't.
Why would I leave?
I got the Mississippi River. I got the Gulf of
That's
Mexico.
now polluted by severe chemicals,
Oh,
probably.
yeah. Also, you just said Mississippi specifically, and that would be a really cool band name.
Mississippi specifically. That should have been the name of those one dudes at the Handlebar that were
sauce. They were really good.
Do you remember?
Royal Horses. It's a super lame name, dude. That's holding them back.
That guy's so good.
Mississippi specifically is what they need to change the name.
Mississippi specifically.
Where are y'all from? Mississippi specifically.
That is a super cool name. It's
Yeah,
fun to say.
Oh my gosh. Maybe we should make I don't even know what you would call that type of music that was coming out of his mouth. It's Mississippi specifically music.
It was.
I don't know what to call it.
It was so good.
Yeah, he was really good.
He was so good.
You would never look at that guy. Look up.
I knew he was gonna shred the guitar.
Yeah, but his
His
voice.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was crazy. Odd looking feller.
Yeah. A specific look.
Very specific. Yeah, very specific Mississippi appearance. Oh man.
Yeah, that place is cool, man.
Yeah, I would say I would go tomorrow, but I'm gonna be gassed.
Yeah, we'll be fucked. Do you think it'll be okay if we play the new song?
Yeah, what do you mean? What are they gonna do? People are either gonna love us or the manager is gonna be like, nah, y'all gotta stop.
Yeah. Imagine if
Which
we
should
got
be
our
even-
set cut after the second song.
Which would be even cooler. They're not gonna do that. They're supposed to be all about like inclusivity and stuff. They got gender neutral bathrooms there,
They do.
so you can't be judging us
Right.
unless they watch some of these episodes. Then if there's back there in the sound room on YouTube while we're playing, they might shut us down.
Oh, we always talk good about that bar, though.
Yeah, no, it's dope. It's the best bar in Pensacola. Well, second best bar in Pensacola.
That's right. What, have you talked to Nick recently?
No, I didn't see him last Saturday. I was looking for him. He wasn't
I
there.
wonder how he's doing.
I know. Need to check on him. I talked to the bartender. They were like, "Yeah, he's just chilling. Nothing's wrong with him, so that's good."
Okay, good.
Yeah.
There's only something wrong. Tell them about the fucking scratch off man.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, you know the $50 scratch offs. What's it? 500 times the cash or whatever.
Yeah.
The ones everyone loves.
It's the biggest scratch off that's ever been put into Florida. It's a $25 million grand prize. There's one grand prize left.
Oh, really?
But people are still hitting like 1 million and stuff because that's like 1 million isn't the top prize. So if you look up scratch offs on FloridaLottery.com or the app that I have on my phone, someone just won $1 million in Pensacola.
Really?
A couple days ago.
Oh yeah, you showed me on one of those, right?
But there's only 125 mil left.
Is it in Florida?
It's only Florida. Yeah, is those.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So this guy buys 9 in a row. He scratches like 5 of them. Me and Jenna are watching the whole thing. Scratches like 5 of them, leaves, and his buddy's right there laughing. And me and Jenna are like,
Oh, he has a buddy giving him shit the whole time?
Yeah.
That's
his
perfect.
buddy's laughing. He leaves. We're like, where'd he go? He's like, I guarantee he went to the ATM. He comes back from the ATM with I don't know how much money, just stacks of 20s. And he's like, give me another one. And he does 9 in a row and loses. He does not win one single scratch off.
Is that $450?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, 9 18. Wait, no. Yeah, $450. But yeah.
Was he hammered?
No.
Or no, that's just he was feeling.
He may have been. I think he was like
he wasn't being like belligerent.
Yeah, he was a long-term aficionado of alcohol.
Right.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Done it before, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, but yeah, he lost 9 in a row. I didn't even like. I feel like you're statistically more likely to win like a couple $1,000s than to do that.
Well, definitely
with
win
those
100, just $100.
Yeah,
he should have, because I think those odds are 1 in 5.2
to win $100.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's wild, man. I felt bad. Well, then I was like, all right, like
I feel bad for myself that I know those odds.
Yeah. You make me want to go buy one after the pod.
Shit, dude. I hit a 500 spot a couple
You
months
did?
ago.
Yeah.
$5. It's pretty good ROI.
Yeah. Safe investment. I haven't done a scratch off in forever either.
You really just got to do it when you're feeling it.
Yeah, that's good.
Not that it makes a difference, just the fact that you're able to only do it when you're feeling it means you don't have a problem.
Yeah. And I think they do have a purpose as far as like people. I would much rather like if I just really feel like gambling, which is pretty rare for me. But if I'm like, oh, I want to gamble, like, I'll go spend like it's a lot of money for a scratch off. But I would much rather just lose $50 on a scratch off and then be back home than spend like $500 driving to Biloxi and getting a hotel.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like let me just go.
Well, but it's super fun.
It is fun.
It's really, really, really fun.
But yeah, the scratch offs serve their purpose. I feel like.
Yeah, they do for sure. They scratch the itch.
They scratch the itch. Murdoch. We haven't talked about him. They got him.
Guilty on all. Dude, the last episode we're like innocent man.
Dude, I still am not convinced that there's I see. I don't think it matters if he did it or not. I think what it is. You're innocent until proven guilty beyond any reasonable doubt, and there is plenty of reasonable doubt. I think that his defense,
other than he was there, he was at the kennels on camera 5 minutes before they died.
Yeah,
like 5 minutes before.
That's true.
I mean, it's pretty reasonable.
It is pretty reasonable. He made it out.
It's like they didn't get him on cam pulling trig.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly my point. Well, my whole thing is too with his defense. Why wasn't he like his whole defense? He didn't. So if we know, he knows that we know that he was there 5 minutes before they died, and he didn't even bother being like, some guy just fucking ran out of the woods and shot him. Like, he didn't even say that. He was just like, I don't know.
But what he did say is that he wasn't there. And
yeah.
then a video came out, and he's like, I lied. And then proceeded to make 2 jurors cry.
Yeah, and then they got dismissed.
And one of them handed him a tissue, a juror. And somehow they caught this one juror I don't know for a fact that it was the one who was being obviously sympathetic, outwardly sympathetic to his storytelling. When he was crying, they were crying.
Yeah.
It was, though. It was that one, and they found a reason to eject them from the jurors the day before deliberation. So although 99.9% positive that he did it, that's fucked.
That's super fucked.
Unless he did it, then who cares? But
yeah,
it's interesting.
And then this was yesterday, so I just learned this. I guess there was some piece of evidence they had of where he threw his wife's phone out of his window. Or no, he didn't throw it out of the window. It was something to do with like, unless he threw his wife's phone out of the window or something, it was something that had to do with something.
Yeah.
But they were like, yeah, the phone registers when the light turns on. So like anytime, if he would have thrown it out of the window, the light would have turned on or whatever. But my whole thing is like, doesn't the phone register like everything? Like, isn't that common knowledge now? Like everything you say is recorded on your phone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure.
And so like, don't they just have access to that?
I would,
especially for a murder case.
Yeah, my guess would be it's kind of like getting a warrant to get into somebody's house from a judge. Like, it's probably a pretty...
It's like a federal, like terrorism kind of thing.
You got to get a fucking warrant for that, and it probably takes a second.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I think it's all there. It's just being able to access it has to be a very specific circumstance.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. Because they could just pull up the recordings like, oh, yeah. Just...
Because it's not even easy to, like, just no-knock someone's door and go in.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be such hard evidence.
I guess true. And then I guess, like, if that kind of evidence were presented in a case of, like, look, the phone was recording the whole time, and we know he did it, then everyone would freak out and be like, what the? Everyone would get rid of their smartphones.
Right. Yeah, there would be a revolt. And, yeah, absolutely. I want to clarify the last episode when we were talking about this innocent man. I listened to a podcast on it, but right when it first happened. But what we were basing it off of is we watched like an hour, maybe 2 hours.
I had never heard of this trial until like 2 days before that episode.
So it was when he just happened to he took the fucking stand, which is insane. He's like, yeah, I'll go get my ass cross-examined.
Yeah.
And maybe that's a guy with nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Because he killed his wife and kid.
I think it was.
Anyways, we were basing it off of the prosecutor we disliked very much. And Mr. Murdaugh seemed to be killing it.
He was killing it.
And very convincing.
Yeah. He made 2 jurors cry,
So
dude.
based off of that, we're like, fuck this guy. Like, he's being an ass.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, sometimes you're wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm good to admit it.
Sometimes you're wrong.
Yeah. It's okay. Right. What?
There is a difference in being objectively wrong and subjectively wrong.
That's right.
We're subjectively wrong. Objectively, we'll never know if he did or not. Really.
Right. No one will.
Yeah. Except Google.
See, to me, his cries were so convincing and so real.
Well, yeah.
Those cries can be from remorse because he did it, and them talking about like saying their names and bringing up the situation. He's crying like, "Fuck, I shouldn't have done that."
Yeah.
Or I'm about to go to prison for something I didn't do, and those type of cries, and it's just he's mourning.
Yeah.
Those can conjure up the same cry.
Yeah.
My mom thinks his cries were overdone.
Oh, like he overdid it.
And during his cross-examination and shit, I thought it was very convincing, and I thought, like, how can this not be real? Like, he's not feeling good.
Yeah.
Like, definitely not, right?
Yeah.
But then when he got the guilty on all counts and he's standing up.
Yeah, what's up? So that just kind of proves, like...
Maybe should have given a little...
Yeah, well, he doesn't...
Maybe one hiccup.
The gig's up at that point. He's just like, I'm done. I'm done faking my cries.
Fuck, dude.
He's like, I gave you a cry already. I'm not giving you another one.
Yeah.
Camera.
Oh, it's crazy.
What a crazy guy.
Crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
Just a 6'4" ginger pop.
Imagine smoking a blunt with him. Just you and him like this. Them beady eyes looking at you.
Damn, dude.
mind blowing.
Hey, we had a killer on our pod. Not many people could say that.
Oh, did he kill somebody? Yeah, he did. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
25 years.
That's
Just
crazy.
the coolest guy ever.
Yeah.
Hopefully Murdaugh turns out that cool.
Yeah.
As cool as Ralph.
In 80 years. Yeah.
I want to have Ralph on again.
Mm-hmm.
You know he's got more to talk about.
Yeah. What was the deal with that? Why did he kill somebody? What was the
A
deal?
drug situation gone wrong. Someone tried to rob him.
Yeah.
He was 19.
Oh, that sucks.
Popped his ass.
Yeah, he's alive.
Yeah.
better him than the other guy, or better the other guy than him.
Yeah, I mean,
That's crazy.
no way he's cooler than Ralph. Or would have been.
No, there's no way.
There's no way.
Well, Ralph's stoked too. He's happy because he did it. He did his time, and now
He did
he's
his
good.
time, dude.
This guy's the opposite of Ralph. He's
embarking.
embarking. He's white. He's a lawyer.
Benefit.
Yeah.
What else? What's a con for him?
I think for prison, those are all three like
That's
detriments.
bad.
Yeah. Like he's not gonna have a good time. You think he has to join the Aryan Brotherhood, right? Isn't that how it works? Don't like if you're white, you go to prison, you have to be that, right? Isn't that the way it works?
You have to, from what I've listened to on podcasts and read, and from like people being in prison that are white, you either get lucky and have a bunkmate that will have you do tasks for him if they're high up enough to where you don't have to affiliate with anything other than him.
True.
Stay neutral and then do these things for him, run drugs, whatever.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna have to.
Yeah. What gang would I have to be joining? What is the Jufro gang? I couldn't join the Aryan Brotherhood. They wouldn't let this fly. I would have to shave my
Yeah,
head.
they'd be pissed.
Yeah, this is too.
I wonder if you can.
Could I create my own gang? By myself.
Posters every day at Chow.
Got a pull tab.
Do you think that you can like get in with the blacks if you're cool enough?
I think so. But you're never really fully in, probably. You know.
Well, yeah.
I don't know how any of it works.
What if he a white though?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. It's such a weird like.
What if you shank an Aryan brother
Then can you be in?
and then go shoot a 3?
You can be in the Bloods. Oh my gosh. Maybe I. You know who I bet is the most exclusive is the Latin fellas. I bet they're like, if you ain't primo, you ain't on the team.
No, primo, no, come here.
Yeah, because they got their own damn language. Like, at least the blacks and the whites are speaking English.
Right.
These other guys, they got a whole other language, you know? So they can communicate.
If
Under
you're
the-
white and you come in there at Espanol,
Maybe translator. You can be a translator.
tell that vato he's a bitch. And then he just goes.
He said he respects you.
25 years. You're just having to
You're just a piece,
pull shit out of your ass.
peacemaker. You prevented like 200 murders.
Oh man, I feel like we're bringing this on ourselves.
Well,
I don't want to have to do any of this ever.
oh no, I mean we're fine.
Oh fuck, dude.
No, I would find a way to kill myself before I went to prison.
Yeah, after robbing a bank.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, that's the thing. If you ever decide you want to kill yourself, just go try to rob a bank before you do it.
Yeah.
Don't hurt anyone. You know, don't even get a real gun. Just have like a paper bag and have your hand in it.
Yeah, just do the whole sticky note. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm robbing you. Don't tell anybody.
And if you get away with it, like $100K,
Yeah, you're probably in a better mindset.
Yeah,
and
you'll
not
be in a
wanna go
little
through
bit.
with it.
Yeah. And then if you get caught, then,
Or if you get caught and you go to prison and you're not able to do it,
yeah.
there's Bibles in there.
Yeah. Be an adventure.
Yeah.
Gosh. But yeah, we should have Ralph back on because I want to ask him every single one of those questions.
Yes. Yeah, we got to write them down.
That's-
ASAP.
Will you look up how many people are incarcerated in the United States? Because it's kind of like, think about like how big of a culture that is that we just are never, like we just have no idea about. Like there's a whole system.
Well, also, like the difference of like Oregon to New York to Florida.
Yeah.
Like how different it's not just like prison culture.
It's all different.
It's regional prison culture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Florida, 81,027 prisoners
Holy shit.
in 2020. Virginia, so this is, I guess, 2020. Virginia, 31,838. Wyoming, 2,087. South Dakota, 3,200.
There's 80,000 in Florida. I can't even really imagine how many people that is in my head.
That's how many streams Head has.
80,000? 81,000?
Or no, it's 69,000.
Look up the seating of Madison Square Garden. Like how many people can sit in Madison Square Garden. That'll be a good visualization.
$20,789.
Holy shit. So 4 Madison Square Gardens. That's crazy.
Think about how many of that 80,000 are just weed charges too.
I know, that's what's sad.
Probably Madison Square Garden worth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is
60,000
super fucked up.
Chomo.
Because they could be out here like working a job, contributing, but there's just politicians profiting off of them being in prison.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy that we have a for-profit prison system here too. Super weird.
Yeah, it's fucked up. We're about to have constitutional carry though.
Amen, brother.
Amen. All right. Well, I think prison's a good way to end this.
Old Murdoch got us talking about it.
Yeah, he does. We got to go ready our shred sleds.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, do you have anything else?
Nah.
Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. We're twice a week.
Let's have a track.